Aboriginal TV Channel 4, putting Aboriginal news first.
The federal government is investing $2.25 million over 3 years to the North Australian Aboriginal Justice Agency to support the introduction of a legislated custody notification service in the Northern Territory.
It's a notification that every Aboriginal person who comes into custody in the Northern Territory, there'll be a referral-like service, but a phone call will come to NAJA. They will make sure that your health, your well-being, where you are, your anxiety about your family, your anxiety about a number of other things, because you've been taken into custody, you can't deal with a number of other things, can be dealt with. And that seems to be one of the principles underpinning benefits of the custody notification system. You know, this involves the police, involves their capacity. How's this going to operate in a watch house sort of environment? It involves a legal system, it involves the health and other connective systems. So it's quite a complex system. This is still subject to legislation being passed in the Northern Territory to underpin the operations of the Custody Notification Service by the 29th of March next year.
This scheme will ultimately provide a simplified and consistent approach to allow Indigenous people access to the service. We'll work with our partners, we'll work with NAJA, we'll work with all the other support agencies that will support those people who come into custody and ensure that their experience is one that is safe and that the outcome is such that they're able to be linked into services beyond that process, which is not necessarily a police responsibility. However, we are part of the community and we are here to make sure we deliver a safe service, and to not have people in custody is the best outcome for all.
With a custody notification service in place, police are required to notify the 24-hour, 7 days a week service when an Aboriginal or Torres Strait Islander person is taken into custody. The custody notification service then initiates immediate, culturally appropriate, holistic wellbeing support and referral to legal assistance as required.
It's a really important service for Aboriginal people. I mean, we make up a large proportion of people in the watch house as well as in the prisons. What this will do is we'll be providing a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week service for Aboriginal people. So any Aboriginal person who is put into custody in the Northern Territory, it will be legislation for the NT Police to contact us. This service will be very different to what we currently provide as our after-hours service. Not only will we be providing legal advice, but checking on their welfare, checking on their health. Do they need to be referred to an Aboriginal medical centre? Do they need an interpreter? Do we need to contact their family? Do we need to organise for them to go back to country? So we'll be really providing a wraparound service and working very closely with the NT Police on the safety of Aboriginal people in custody.
Aboriginal TV Channel 4, putting Aboriginal news first.